Запрошуємо до
Now the floor is given to Colonel Dmytro Hutsulyak, Ministry of Defense of Ukraine spokesperson. Good afternoon, everyone. During the last 24 hours, the situation at the line of confrontation didn't change significantly. Russian occupation forces continued to violate ceasefire regime of comprehensive ceasefire. And it is pleasant to say that for the second day in a row in the Lugansk sector, no shots were heard. At the same time, in the Donetsk sector, the enemy opened fire twice against positions of the armed forces of Ukraine in the region of Avdiivka. The first enemy shelling in this area happened at 5 in the morning, and the second one at 7 p.m. Enemy used small arms and grenade launchers of different types. All enemy shellings of our defense positions were identified as precision ones. Servicemen of the armed forces of Ukraine didn't return fire, strictly adhering to the Minsk agreements. In the course of enemy shellings, one Ukrainian serviceman was wounded. He was promptly brought to military mobile hospital. The state of health of our defender is assessed as of mid-severity. According to information provided by the main intelligence department of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine, command of Russian occupation forces additionally increase ideological and educational work in units and large units of so-called 1st and 2nd Army Corps of Russian occupation forces, including the increased number and duration of lessons in so-called political information in the frontline small units of the enemy. This is connected with the increase of doubts among Russian servicemen concerning correctness of political foreign policy of leadership of Russian Federation and legitimacy and legality of activity of occupation administration in the temporarily occupied territories of the Donetsk and Lugansk oblasts. At the same time, Russian propagandists intensively spread rumors about restart of active combat actions in connection with change of ATO format by Ukraine. As reported by the press center of operation headquarters, according to the intelligence data of at least 5 militants of so-called 7th Detached Motor Rifle Brigade of Russian occupation forces suffered in the result of explosion of hand grenade. This grenade detonated due to the unknown reasons in the pocket of one of the militants who died. 4 more militants with wounds of different severity were brought to surgery of Yanakivka town hospital. Immediate commanders that are leaders of Russian occupation forces tried to hide this accident by choking the wounds of their subordinates up to combat casualties. But this information became known to the broader public and high command of Russian occupation forces. Now investigation bodies of occupation administration try to connect this explosion allegedly with actions of Ukrainian subversive group. About other news, in Chernigivshina, command and staff training with the rocket artillery unit took place in training in defense operations. The servicemen gained experience in planning of combat use of small units and their practical use, including during practical stage of training, artillerymen gained experience in holding the region of concentration, main and alternate firing positions, and in fire control. Thank you. This is all. Thank you. Do you have questions? If there are no, thank you.